start with yesterday when we started talking about f of x? Absolute value of x, right? We started with something like this, absolute value of x. Okay? And what did we say? We said, how about if we translate this up 6? If we cause this to have a vertical shift up 6, what did we do? We added 6, right? Plus 6. So today's going to be different just in the fact that we're going to start here. We're going to start at f of x equals the absolute value of x plus 6. Okay? And from this function, we're going to cause this function to have transformations occur to it. So what would happen if I said to you, I want this function right here? That's a weird arrow. There, that's a little better. I want this function right here to have a vertical shift. How about up 7? What would be our new function? Absolute value of x plus 13. Now, earlier somebody said absolute value of x plus 7. What were they doing? They were they weren't starting from the right place, were they? Okay? I want you to start from the given f of x and do the transformation to that function. So it's already had stuff happen to it, and now it has more. Okay? Any questions about that? Okay? So what about if we have f of x equals, let's cover that so we don't distract. Let's say we have f of x equals, how about x squared minus 4. And I want this to have a vertical shift. How about, where did we move last time? Up. Then let's move down 11. So g of x would be x squared minus y 15. Oh, I started negative 4 and I got to go 11 further down. 11 downer from 4. More downer. Is that better? Okay. So that gives me 15. We good? So what if f of x is x cubed plus 2, and I want this to have a horizontal shift right 3. So it already looks like that, right? And I want to move it right 3. So what's that equation? G of x equals parentheses. Not yet. X minus 3 now cubed. Right. Okay. That whole thing, remember, that's happening to the x. A horizontal shift happens to the x. So I've got x minus 3 and then the cubed. And then what? So if I shift it horizontally, that doesn't change this value right here? Not at all, right? The vertical value is not changed if I shift it horizontally. So it's still plus 2. Questions? F of x equals x plus 1 minus 4. And I want to have, I'm going to shake it up a little bit. I want to have a horizontal, well, we'll just do this for now. Horizontal shift left 6. Horizontal shift left 6 from this function. gives me what new function? Horizontal affects the x or the y, the inside or the outside? The inside. So I'm still going to have this here, and I'm still going to have this here, right? Okay. It's already, okay, hold on. If I graph this, it has already moved left 1 and down 4, right? Whoa, sorry. So it's like this. Now I want to move it lefter. I know I'm making up words. It's fine. You'll be fine. I want to move it 6 further left. Where's it going to go? To 7, right? Okay, so plus 7. Questions? Good? F of x equals x plus 1 squared minus 2. I want this reflected over the x-axis. Reflected over the x-axis. So it's already left 1 and down 2. And it's going like this, right? Ish. Pretend I actually went through that second dot. There, I'll adjust it. I want to reflect it over the x-axis. What's my new equation? Negative y. It's reflected, right? So shouldn't it be right here? Right? So it would be plus 2. So this is one of those places that yesterday I said you kind of got to trust me a little bit, that order matters, and I just want you to do it from left to right. Here's where I can show you that it did, right? If, like this was our original function right here, right? Okay? I reflected it, so it actually changed where it landed. This landed down 2, so this is going to land up 2, right? But if I took it from the parent function and I moved it, reflected it, it would be down right here. And then I moved it left 1, it would be here. And then I moved it up 2. Did that change? Is it in the same place? It's in the same place as this, right? So what I want you to realize is sometimes it matters and sometimes it doesn't. We never want to assume when it does or when it doesn't. Never want to have to guess. So just always write it left to right. Always write it left to right. Okay? Any questions? We good? Awesome. I really want to do one more for you, but I don't know where my notepad is. So I'll just use a piece of paper. It's okay. So here's a piece of paper. F of x is x plus 1 squared plus 5. I want to reflect this one over the y-axis. What you got? Parentheses, negative x It is minus 1. Why is it minus 1? It's the y. It's changing everything. Like all the horizontal things, it's changing, right? This is a horizontal thing. Is it changing the vertical? No. Questions? When it reflects over the x, it's changing the vertical, and when it reflects over the y-axis, it's changing the horizontal. Yeah. Yes? Very good. When the x is inside, it's flipping it over the y-axis, and when it's on the outside, like, This one, it's flipping it over the x-axis. Absolutely. Very good. Any more questions? Peace.